Before this video plays another second, I want you to stop, take a breath, because I don't think you found this video by accident. Maybe this week has been heavier than you've let on. Maybe you've smiled on the outside while carrying something on the inside that no one around you fully understands. Maybe you've whispered a prayer in the dark and wondered, does he hear me? He does. And today, through his word, he wants to speak directly to you. Welcome, beloved. Wherever you're watching this from, whether it's morning and you're holding a quiet cup of coffee, or it's late at night and the house is finally still, you are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. My name isn't important. What matters is the one whose words we're about to sit with together. Today we're going to Romans 8:28, a verse you may have heard 100 times. But today, I believe God wants to make it feel like the first time you've ever truly received it. Let's begin. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Read that again in your heart, not with your head, with your heart. All things, not the easy things, not just the beautiful Sunday morning things, all things. There's a quiet lie that many of us carry. It sounds like this: God can work through other people's pain, but maybe not mine. Maybe what I'm going through is too broken, too complicated, too far gone. Paul didn't write some things. He didn't write the things that make sense. He wrote all things. The job you lost, the relationship that ended before you were ready, the diagnosis that came on a Tuesday and rearranged your entire world by Wednesday. The nights you cried so quietly that no one heard. God was in the room for every single one of them, not watching passively, working, actively, purposefully, tenderly, working. You don't have to understand the process to trust the promise maker. Here is something I want us to sit with honestly, because I think the church sometimes skips over it too quickly. Romans 8:28 does not say God will make everything comfortable. It says he will work everything for good. Those are two very different things. A surgeon's hands cause pain in order to bring healing. A refiner's fire burns in order to purify. A seed must be buried in the dark before it ever sees the sun. What if the very thing you've been begging God to remove is the very thing he is using to build something in you that could never have been built any other way? That's not a cruel thought. That's an extraordinary one. It means your suffering is not random. It means your valley has a purpose. It means the God of the universe has not wasted a single moment of your story. He is not finished with you. He has never once been finished with you. The last part of that verse is the part I want to leave with you most deeply today. Who have been called according to his purpose. Called, not accidentally stumbled, not randomly placed, called. You with your specific name, your specific wounds, your specific gifts, your specific story. You were called before you were born, before you knew his name. He knew yours. Jeremiah 1:5 says it plainly. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. There is no version of your life that caught God off guard. There is no chapter of your story that he has not already read and already written a way through. So if today feels like a dead end, can I offer you a different frame? What if it's not a dead end? What if it's a turning point? Before you go, I want to ask you something, and I mean this from the deepest place in my heart. Is there someone you love who is in a hard season right now? A parent, a child, a friend who's been quiet lately, a spouse who's carrying more than they say. Maybe it's even you, and you've been afraid to say it out loud. In the comments below, I want to invite you to do something sacred. Write their name, or just write me, and let this community, thousands of believers from every corner of the world, stand in agreement with you. Because Matthew 18:20 reminds us, where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I am with them. This comments section is about to become holy ground. I'll start. I'll be praying for every single name I see. You are not alone. You have never been alone. And today, because you were led here, you have an entire family agreeing with you in prayer. God bless you, beloved. He sees you, he loves you, and he is working.